Hey, we used to be down by 10. Now check the scope, boy, I knew I was destined to win. It's a whole bunch of losses I took on the chin. I just had to remember that just how it is. And that's just how it go. Lil' bro facing 20, he 20 years old. I'm 25, I done beat up the road. Went from New York to Texas and all the way home. Hey, I'm from the country. We putting hot sauce on a pork chop sandwich. The plug say he getting shit in from Cali, so he paying shipping and handling. I talked to some people, they told me you probably could blow. You just need a little management. Boy, I don't give a fuck about the industry. I find a plug and get rich off of cannabis. I don't give a fuck about the industry. I work a job as long as my son's straight. Bitch, I been him with this music since bro used to cook me a beat on the lunch tray. I hate when they act throwed off. That boy wanna crash in his head on a one-way. Bum from that dirty ass south for real. We'll set that bitch off on a Monday. But we'll set that bitch off on a Wednesday. Shit, I told my dog that he more like a brother to me, but I still pull a melee if he go against me. White boy, my name ain't Josh, but I keep the Drake in case they try to get me, and I call a burner on the hula hoop boy, cause they like to spin around some shit till they dizzy. I just told them to vibe, cause this shit just something to ride to. But stood on that same block for some years, working that bitch like a drive-thru. I cut off some people I love, and I still can't believe I'm the person they lied to. I hate little buddy, always on the net, talking about he a shark, but that fish should get fried too. Yo ass will die too, for thanking you Superman. Bro said he moved to the Ages to fuck some new hoes, and start catching plays out of Uber van. They be get wet as the Hoover Dam. If I out there, bitch, I'm a shooter man. Bitch, I'm from Georgia, deep down south. We grew up on Jeezy and Gucci Man. As my uncle would say, on Gucci Man. We grew up on Friday and Pootie Tang. Used to eat on the noodles and noodle things. Leave the hood and come back like a boomerang. Leave the hood and come back like a junkie. Boy, I'm in the spot kicking shit, call me Mr. Miyagi. He big ass stick, but I don't play hockey. These 7'2", take the air out his body. We putting hot sauce on a pork chop sandwich. The plug said he getting shit in for Cali, so he paying shipping and handling. I talked to some people, they told me you probably could blow. You just need a little management. But I don't give a fuck about the industry. I find a plug and get rich off of cannabis.
How y'all doing and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get something for you and them little babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, click around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link's down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting a whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all. Shout out to all our trans sisters who been getting abortions. That's what's up. Keep up the good work. Keep up the good work. Your body, your baby. That's what's up. They spread like a little virus out here. They say that there's a virus that is out here, a new variant. Got a new C19 variant is out here, so y'all listen. They may be getting ready to shut down the country again. In my opinion, this is not news. This is not facts. You know what I'm saying? It's my opinion. They may be, damn it, they may be about to go ahead on and shut the little thing down. They might be, damn it, they sick of us. They sick of us for thinking for ourselves and stuff like that right there. Because in New York, that lady, Miss Hokel, something like that right there. They is trying, y'all gotta cut the lights off by 11. Y'all gotta cut the lights off by 11 in New York. Y'all gotta save energy. Y'all got to save energy. Y'all pulling too much from the system, from the grid. Damn it, y'all making the grids go down or something like that. I don't know what the grids had done went down, but if y'all keep running energy and use stuff like the way y'all been using it, it's gonna go off. I told y'all what y'all gonna do when they cut the lights off. You say, wear your mask and stay home. Yeah. You say they finna put the jab in our food. This is why y'all got to stay home and cook. At least we can believe that lie that has been told to us, or we could believe what was told to us. I ain't even gonna say that it's a lie. That if you heat up food at a certain temperature, that it'll go ahead on and get rid of all of that bacteria and stuff like that right there. You know what I'm saying? So you really ain't got to worry about it. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah. Yeah. It's the weekend. It's Friday, baby. Payday. STD Friday around here in the doggone street. This is not about you and your significant other. It's about you, whoever you hadn't seen today, and you was willing to go ahead on and give them you. Go ahead on and give them you because you know who you is as a person. You go ahead on and do that right there. We're trying to spread the STD around here in the doggone street. Don't worry about nothing. We got medication for everything. Everything. We got that little medication to where you can't even much find that you got something. You know what I'm saying? So y'all just go ahead on and get on there and smash whoever you want to smash. Not about you and your significant other. You and holy matrimony. My condolences. My condolences for everybody. Just out here. What else I had done seen it? I had done seen it, or I had done heard that they got going on out here. Shout out to Tiger Woods. Shout out to Tiger Woods for the rollover crash shit. He's still drinking. He's out here on D. How the hell y'all be having all that goddamn money and y'all be driving drunk, you know? Let alone having somebody. Y'all got these things called chauffeurs, but I do understand that you want to drive your own cars and stuff. That's like the perfect time to go ahead on and get your little chauffeur, ain't it? If y'all gonna drink, especially you got that paper. Especially you got that little paper, dog. Go ahead on and have somebody go ahead on and drive for you. Tiger, you should have one of them old driving for you or something like that right there. Hell, now Tiger, you got to ask, is the people who is on your team, do they really got your back? The people who you out there golfing with and all that little sucker shit, listen, do they got your back though? The people who you laying up with, peeing in, the people who you at the house with and all that stuff, wherever you had done left from drinking, you got to ask yourself now, did these people have your best, what is that thing that we be saying about, like the churn, the best, we want the best for the churn, something like that right there, your best interest, they, damn it, they ain't had your best interest. You got to think about who your people's is. Yeah, for real though. I'm trying to help. I'm just here, I'm just trying to help. I saw something else real quick. I'm just throwing out a little something to go ahead on and get the party started. Our Vice President Vance say that that he think that there is some UFOs. He think that there is some UFOs out here in these streets. But here's the catch. He believe that the aliens are demons. He believe that if you're not on Earth, then you demons. You demons if you not on Earth. Because like to be like an alien, like an extraterrestrial, you can't be like from Earth. You got to be off Earth. So those is demons. So you mean to tell me that God made demons? Because y'all know that he is a Christian. And shout out to all my Christian brothers and sisters out here in the doggone street. Y'all keep praying for each other. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jermaine for the $1 cash app for STD Friday. I appreciate that right there, for real though. You know what I'm saying? He say, but look. He say that he actually wait. Think that the aliens are actually demons and vows to uncover the truth behind the UFOs. Did I not had done told y'all like this week, last week, week before last, or something like that right there, that they had done said that Trump got a speech prepared for us civilians, and he's supposed to be trying to tell us something like to ease us into it. Just to ease us into it. All right, there have been different planes and different little lights that y'all been seeing, and it could be some extraterrestrial. You know what I'm saying? And I do believe that he's gonna have like some video and stuff because he got to ease this to the sheep. I'm talking about you people. He got to ease this to you sheep out here. Because if they just come out and say it, and I don't know why it would like have people panicking, but if they just come out and say it, now people is gonna like go through some things. They gonna have different inner spirits is gonna do something. You know, they gonna be panicking and shit. Oh my God, there's actually something else out there. Fuck y'all thought it was out there. For all these shit, do y'all understand that there's so many people who believe that there is something else other than us? Right. Aliens and stuff like that right up. But if the government come out and say it, then people, they still gonna panic. That's because like we be sheep and stuff like that. Yeah, sheep and stuff. The other part is it's gonna mess with people's religion. Really gonna mess with people's religion. But like like our Vice President Vance say, well, if there is the UFOs and things, hell, those are the demons. So he's already putting a stain on the people who've been visiting and shit, or should I say they've been visiting, or maybe they've always been here. I think that they down in the water, and that's probably why we can't drink the ocean water. I think that they live like in the ocean or something like that right there, and like their technology has been bleeding off into the water, which make the water salty. That's probably why we can't drink the ocean water and stuff, because like you got salt, and if they using metal, a lot of their little ships and shit done rusted, and it's like in the water. So that's probably why that's probably why like fish got mercury in it. That's probably why fish got mercury in it. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. It's gonna be another toilet paper shortage. Listen. I had done counted like the toilet paper that you need. The amount of toilet paper that we need. What it is? It's 352 days in a year or something like that right there? 352, 365. It's 364 days. I mean, it's 300 some days, but listen. For 365 days, I do believe that we all need, if you're gonna buy a boat, you need to get you like okay, so it is like 365. All right, we need to have at least 100, because 150 is 300. So we need to at least get ourselves like 185 rolls of toilet paper for the year. I think the 185 is what I had done came up with for the year to take care of like your household, where you ain't got to worry about toilet paper. And I do think that you can buy in bulk, like the schoolhouses, they buy in bulk and all that stuff right there, and they buy so many toilet paper. Now, hell, if you work at the school, like if you got like an uncle and an auntie or something that's like the janitors or something like that right there, they can get you like that little backup toilet paper that's gonna cut that booty, gonna cut the hell out of that booty. But you know, in the time of emergency, you got to use what you got to use. Y'all come on in and hit the thumbs up, but man, don't be afraid. It's Friday. It's Friday. Y'all gonna get out here and find dangle as y'all should. I've been looking into motor coaches. How many of y'all? Listen, I didn't know that black folks was out here. Well, first I had them found out like last year, like black folks is really, really like camping and stuff. And I was like, shit, y'all outside with it? I didn't know. But damn it, once I saw that black folks are outside and having meetups and going to different parks and national parks, and y'all just out here camping. And then I done ran across y'all out here motor coaching and RVing. They call it boondocking. Y'all out here boondocking though. I had to Google it. Don't even worry about it. But I had to boondock it. You said that you is the owner of a mobile home. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Now, I have been thinking about the Class A's. I've been thinking about the Class A's, the motor coaches, the motor homes, you know, flat face, you know what I'm saying? Because that say a lot. That, like, if I'm sitting up in there because, like, it got the big windshield, you know what I'm saying? And the true player sitting up in that big thing and doing my little thing like that right there. But then I had done thought about, like the fifth wheel pull trailer. But then I was like, I don't know if I feel like pulling something from the front. Do I feel like pulling something from the back, or do I feel like pulling something from the front, or pulling something from the back? You got a Class C? You got a Class C. That's what's up. I'm thinking about just big boying it. I'm thinking about big boying it out here. And listen, I seen the cost. Back in my day, well, back like in like the early 200s, like them motor coaches used to run like 200,000, like 158, 200,000. I went on Camp World or Camp RV Camp, but it's everywhere. They selling motor coaches for, hold on. They selling motor coaches for 40,000, like the big boys. I seen like a 2026 for like 36,000. I'm like, something got to be wrong. But then I went to looking. They have something like 80, 90,000, but the highest that I saw was like 106,000. And I'm like, damn, I thought that these things like were over 200,000. But then, you know, you do like a lot of reading and come to find out the prices they had to drop because it has been a thing of it's a waste of money. I say RVing is a waste of money because the majority of people, they don't travel enough to have like the RVs and, you know, the motor coaches and stuff like that right there. But I think for what I'm seeing is darker hue folks is really, really like, nah, dog, like we don't have to take a week off work or none of that fly shit. All we need is a weekend. If it had that thing packed up on Thursday, Friday, when you get out of work, you jump in your whip, you know what I'm saying, and you shoot on where you trying to shoot on to. You know what I'm saying? You RVing for like 2 days, shit, you shoot on back to the crib because you got work on Monday, you know? The people there is not waiting so much until special days and stuff. Like, people is... Dog, you folk, for what I have been seeing, y'all out here really trying to be like, you know what? All we do is work. All we do is work. We wait one time a year to be, I'm on vacation, I'm going somewhere. Black folk like, oh, hell no. Nah. I put that shit on my credit, pimp. Let go, let go, let go. You know. But listen, I would not advise people. I truly would not advise people. If you ain't got that paper, stop playing. I would really advise people, if your ass is in debt, stop playing. If you don't have like a bigger plan for it, like today, like I understand if y'all already got them, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like today for what, like I'm thinking about doing, you know, if you don't have a plan for one, I don't know, but then I saw something that you could pull, the fifth wheels, the pull behind, and they like 35 feet. I saw a 41 foot. I said, Jesus, boy, they look like me right there. I been with 35,000. I'm like, damn, that's it. You know, but if you don't have like a plan, like if you ain't got no land, I ain't saying that you have to have land to go ahead on and enjoy yourself with it, you know, but have like a long-term plan if you is trying to invest in RV campers, mobile homes, or something like that right there. Because I do understand, you can tell people all day, dog, listen, man, don't spend no money, man, don't do this right here. But if you're gonna spend some money, let's at least be smart about our spending. I'm just saying, you could probably find somebody in foreclosure that need about $6,000. You ain't got you a $40,000 RV. $6,000, you know, came up out here. Now, if you come up, you might well go on the grab. You might as well go on and grab if you catch somebody slipping out here. I'm just saying, but listen, we need to be trying to buy some land. And land is high right now. Land have been kind of high, but depends on the state that you in. But if you go it on to grab you some land, because that is an investment. You say that people is quitting their jobs. Yes, which is kind of, listen. I would not advise people to quit their job if they don't have any other income. I say quit your job when you got some other income. You know what I'm saying? You got to be making some change, because if you're not making no money, the money that you have saved is gone. I just want to, if you don't have no income and you keep paying outcome, the outcome going to be messy. I'm trying to tell you, you got to move back in with your baby mama, baby daddy. I'm trying to help. You know, but I am really looking into like for like the past 2-3 weeks. Like that's all that's on my YouTube, dog. That's all that's on my YouTube. I am looking at these doggone campers. I'm ready to go in the woods and shit. Well, I'm not really like going like in the woods, nothing like that right now. But like the RV sites and all that stuff, just to be out and about. Sitting out there drinking some a cup of Joe. Nosy. I'm out there gonna be nosy as hell. You know what I'm saying? Talking to people, mingling. Because in my mind, everybody can go. You said that that's the best purchase that you ever made? That's what I'm talking about. It sounded like you had a plan with it. You said people underestimate the trailers. Yes, they do. I saw a dude with a 3500 pulling one. I say, Jesus, look at that big thing. Look at that big thing. That thing had me smiling from ear to ear. Got to be more careful. Look. The one thing that you could damn near guarantee, everybody can't go. Everybody can't be out there. Everybody ain't invited. Let me say that again. Everybody can't go. Everybody ain't gonna be out there. They ain't gonna be out there. Them people who we try our best to stay from around, they ain't gonna be out there. Because like they ain't got that paper like that, and they ain't not invested like that, and damn it, they don't want to leave their goddamn neighborhood. So so they not gonna be out there like in the bushes and shit like that. Nah, here, You say Willie gonna be cooking videos in the forest, cutting onions and peppers on rocks. I saw them videos too. I was thinking about it too. I might be out there with some Superman drawers on. Oh, I gotta get my Speedos up. I'm talking about living outside of the city. I'm talking about being out there amongst nature. Talking about putting my foot on the ground. Don't y'all kind of get tired of being where you at? Sometimes you need to get from around where you at, Try something different. You know what I'm saying? I still have not planned my trip to go to Sturgis. I don't know if any of you good people know anything about Sturgis. And I think Sturgis is coming up. Damn it. When is Sturgis happening? In August. Oh, all right, cool. Sturgis is August 7th to the 16th. Sturgis is one of the biggest motorcycle gathering, camping events in the world. And that's in South Dakota. I think I'm going to be there this year. For real. I like to be out, y'all. I like to, damn it, we work our behind off and we really don't, for the most part, a lot of us really don't get a chance to enjoy the fruits of our labor. Yeah. And I done been in labor in the 30 years. And it damn pain hurt. I need some epidural. Goddamn labor pain hurt. You say we camp the beach, desert, and the national parks. That's what I'm talking about. See, I'm trying to do all that right there. Yeah. For real, y'all. For real. You got to try something. We got to get outside ourselves sometime, man. And listen, I like more than black folk. I like to network with other folk. I truly do. People who ain't trying to kill people. I don't care about your color. People who ain't trying to kill, people who trying to live. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy some life. Be on them essential products and mind your goddamn business. Let people live, let people be people. Yeah, I be trying to live off the grid and all that fly stuff. I bought my solar. I bought my solar probably like a month ago. Do y'all know I just took my solar out the box last weekend? I bought that shit like over a month ago. I got the solar generator. I got the big boy to run the house, shit like that right there. It's an Anchor. 4800, 3200, 46, something like that. But it run the whole house. Because hurricane season is like about to come up, and I've been watching like this war and gas is finna get high. You know what I'm saying? No. I don't care that the number's going down. I'm going to get started when I get started. Hell, I might cut shit off just because I feel like. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like talking. If people are going to run off, let them run off. It's just life, Because shit, truth be told, I'm sick of this too. I promise you that. That's why I had them pray to God yesterday. Pray to God, man. I'm trying to be a quadrillion, gazillionaire. So, but prayer without works equals nothing. So tomorrow I got to go play the lottery and stuff. So, because I'm trying to be a quadrillion, gazillionaire in prayers without work. You know what I'm saying? I got to do my part. I done asked God and Yeshua and Jesus them to do their part. So we trying to, you know what I'm saying? We're going to team up like that right now. We got some breaking news. I'm finna go. Damn, I'm finna get at it. Hell, we got 66 thumbs ups. I see 94. Okay. It's 29 after the hour. Uh-huh. I'm just talking. Say, wait, Pastor Atheist praying to God. I asked my Ayala yesterday, is it okay for a non-believer to pray to God? And she explained everything, and she was like, yes, you can do that right there. And because I'm trying to be a quadrillion, gazillionaire, millionaire, billionaire, I'm just trying something. I'm throwing something up against the wall. You know what I'm saying? Hell, it may work. I don't. We got a little breaking news out here, man. It kind of sad, but it is what it is. Our good sister. Tiffany Henyard has suffered a major blow in her life. Her father has been shot.
Following some breaking news right now, the father of former Dalton Mayor Tiffany Henyard was shot and seriously injured in Chicago. 65-year-old Ronald Henyard was shot in the neck last night near Douglas Park. Police say it happened before 6 o'clock in the evening in the 1300 block of South Kedzie. He was taken to the hospital in serious condition. So far, no one is in custody, but scanner traffic reported 3 people running from the scene. Tiffany Henyard wrote on Facebook that the shooting has shaken her family. She's calling on Governor Pritzker and Mayor Johnson to accept the president's help to address violent crime in the city. Tiffany Henyard is now living in Chicago. She is living in Atlanta, I should say. She is running for a seat on the Fulton County Board of Commissioners.
Shout out Tip. Tip done transition over there to the A. You know what I'm saying? She left the C to going on over there to the A. You know, because the A, black folk prospering, you know what I'm saying? And in the C, they say ain't nobody got no damn money, but like 35 to 43% of dog you folk, they own homes, but they all broke. That's according to the little thing that we had on read. Tip say she asking the mayor of them, listen, let the president help a little bit, dog. Huh? I think now this may be the first time that she has wanted anything from Trump. Oh no, I can't say that she didn't. Oh, she went to the White House with Biden. So this is like the first time I'm hearing her saying anything about getting some help from Trump. Shout out to Tip. Listen, a lot of times y'all got to set bygones to the side and shit. If somebody, you ain't got to like people to get help from people. Now notice, she running for office in Fulton County. Fulton County is where our good sister at, what's our good sister, Fanny them. Tip finna prosper. Listen. When y'all see Tip running for office, please, pretty please, when she start the campaigning, please send me video. We may have to help promote that baby. We may have to promote Tip. But y'all keep her daddy in prayers and stuff like that right there. I ain't even know that she had a daddy. But that baby do be out here hustling. Move right along. I ain't gonna eat much hole, yo. These fancy Fanny. Fancy Fanny finna get some help around there. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. We ain't tripping. Oh, dog, I saw some sad. Oh, Jesus. I'm gonna talk about it like in the second half, but I haven't seen darker hue folk. No, men. Ladies, this is not even about y'all. I have not seen darker hue men disappoint me so bad. Which, who am I to disappoint? But disappoint me so bad in so long. A group, darker hue, and I ain't talking about the YNs. I'm talking about unks. Because I had them figure what it is. Like from 35 to 42, you a unk, and I think from 42 to like 50 something, you like an OG or something like that right there. And I think that the dudes who is gonna be in this video that I'm gonna play, I think that they like unks. You know what I'm saying? Cause damn it, their ears over 35. Their ears over 35, so like they unks. You know what I'm saying? And unks just falling by the wayside. We got to pray for them too. Ain't this about something? Listen, Jacksonville, Florida. A man, we got some body cam. We got some JSO body cam of a man being hit in the face by an officer. Being hit in the face. And I think the officer done broke his jaw or something. Y'all look at this.
Is correct, John. Now here is that mugshot, and in it you can see where his cheek is swollen and he is battered and bruised. And now JSO is being accused of doing this to him. Now here is the video that JSO posted when it came to that operation. Now they call the Operation Red Light in the video. JSO says this was a 7-month operation to get drugs off the street. And one officer says this operation was to show gang members they were being watched. However, it's the part of the body cam footage that is sparking attention. So here is another look at that body cam footage. Williams was arrested in November during a months-long undercover investigation targeting drug activity and alleged gang members tied to a group called Out East 1200. Now, the operation documented multiple narcotics transactions, including fentanyl and meth, all recorded on audio and video. Now, Williams is accused of selling drugs to an informant. Now the body cam shows what appears to be JSO hitting Williams, placing knees on his head and repeatedly using a stun gun while he was on the ground. His arrest report lists several felony charges but does not mention the level of force seen in the video, noting only that he was taken into custody without incident. Now Williams' family tells News4Jax they've hired civil rights attorney Ben Crump, and Crump alongside with attorney Harry Daniels is also representing families of Erica McGriff and William McNeil after videos of their arrests went viral and fueled concerns about JSO's use of force. So again, Williams is expected to be in court within less than an hour, and his attorneys are expected to hold a press conference. So of course, News4Jax will be there to keep you updated. Reporting live, Brianna Brownlee, Channel 4, The Local.
I would hate to have like a broken jaw, because I do believe that you got to stay wired up for like 6 weeks, something like that right there, which will help you lose weight. You know what I'm saying? Because that means you got to drink through a straw. You know, well, let me go ahead and ask me, how long does it take for a broken jaw to heal? 4 to 6 weeks. 4 to 6 weeks. All right, cool. Got to be more careful. Whoa. Non-displaced fractures, while more severe fractures requiring surgery, plates, screws, and wiring may take 3 to 6 months for a full recovery. Damn, boy, to be Jesus, but Buddy finna get a bag though. Playboy finna get a whole bag out here. You say 2 months, you say 12 weeks. Got to be more careful. You say Ben Crump will settle all these cases for undisclosed amount. Facts. Facts, man. Listen, Ben been out here eating, dog. I promise you. Hey, no, Rodney. Rodney didn't sell drugs. He used drugs. That's what's up. Y'all listen, I need support around here on this wonderful SED Friday. We got Cash App, Super Chat, like button, share button, membership, subscribe, PayPal, Patreon, Pleasant Candles, GoFundMe. All the links down in the description. I really do appreciate y'all. Let me get me a refresh. Yeah, dog. Damn, boy. And it's crazy because they only did this to you so far. Now, the one thing I wish that we would have saw the video leading up, like what happened. Well, since I said that, they got another video. Let's see what they say in this.
The family of a Jacksonville man who claims JSO officers used excessive force during a violent arrest. The family says they've hired 2 high-profile civil rights attorneys. They're speaking exclusively with News4Jax tonight.
Yeah, newly released body-worn camera video appears to show undercover officers punching Deshaun Williams during his November arrest in a drug operation. Tarek Miner was at the courthouse today where Williams appeared before a judge. Tarek?
And Williams' mother and girlfriend say the video of the takedown raises serious questions about the JSO gang unit and its use of force when a suspect is being taken into custody. It's video the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office posted online in January, highlighting the arrest of 4 alleged gang members in a long-term drug operation by JSO's gang unit. Amongst those arrested was Deshaun.
That's that methamphetamine. That's that meth. In case y'all don't know, that's methamphetamine. The drug that you should not be out here doing unless you want to be out here doing it.
By JSO's gang unit. Amongst those arrested was Deshaun Williams, who was 23 years old at the time. After seeing his injuries, family members requested the release of the police-sworn body camera video, which showed how Williams was taken down.
You tased him 3 times. You beat him in his face, kicked him in his face, kneed him in his face. Why?
Williams' mother, Deonka Mitchell, spoke with News4Jax today, saying what she saw in video doesn't match up with JSO's police report. The report, reviewed by News4Jax, doesn't mention the use of force, which she says was excessive. Williams was tased multiple times and punched and slapped in the side of the face while being taken into custody. His mother says he was not resisting arrest. Before the takedown, Williams is seen slowly walking away from officers near a car parked at a Middleburg gas station as one officer tells him to get down before firing a stun gun.
What bothers me the most is that our sheriff here in this county, TK Waters, would say to the community for us to comply with his officers when they give us commands. Nothing about that video shows my son not complying, resisting. He did everything that he was supposed to do when they told him to do it. He got beaten.
Police say Williams and 3 others were selling.
He got beat, and the thing about it, they need to show us from the other view, from the other officers. I would love to see that right there too, because a little bit that I saw as he was walking back, the dude was like, "Get down, get down, get down," and he really ain't giving him enough time. So I'm on Deshaun's side right now.
Dangerous drugs, including meth.
Oh, hold on. They out here selling them dangerous dopes. Here we go.
That he was supposed to do when they told him to do it. He got beaten.
Police say Williams and 3 others were selling dangerous drugs, including methamphetamines and fentanyl. Police named the takedown Operation Red Light, a play on Williams' street name. His girlfriend says his arrest wasn't just a takedown, it was personal.
They called the Operation Red Light. His nickname is Green Light, so they called the Operation Red Light. And I feel like it was more so towards him. He was the only person that got caught that was beat that bad. They just tased him before he could do anything. He didn't try to run or anything, so I'm not sure why they did all of that.
William.
Oh, that was personal, baby. Oh, that right there was personal. The way I saw Buddy just punching him and kneeing him and he not even moving. Yeah, but that personal.
His mother says her son's civil rights were violated.
From
dope boy civil. Oh, here's the other angle. Let's see.
How I viewed the video, none of that.
That was too fast. Hold on. Here you go.
Son's civil rights were violated.
From how I viewed the video, none of that was from a professional standpoint. All that was personal. Yeah. How you personally felt that you want to give him justice. What happened to him going to see a judge, standing before a jury before y'all judged him and beat him that way? That was not.
Williams is facing 27 drug trafficking counts. Now, we reached out to the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office for comment, which would only tell News4Jax that the incident and the video are the subject of an administrative review. In court today, Williams' defense attorneys tried to negotiate a plea deal, but it was rejected by state prosecutors, so his next court date is set for April 9th. We'll keep you posted on this story.
TK, Sheriff TK, not waiting on you, pimp. I'm waiting on you. You got to go ahead. You got to speak on it now. You got to tell us that this right here was justified. I mean, if you tell us that this shit was justified now. You can't just leave us out here hanging. Listen, man. Damn it, when the update come, We gonna talk about this right here. Free Deshaun. Let him go. Let him go. Eve swat no swindle, dog. Listen. He just made his mama rich, though. Shout out to the officers. Shout out to the officers. Talk about generational wealth. Shout out to our Lighter Hue brothers for giving this family generational wealth. Because they finna have to come out the pocket at, I'm going to say nothing under 20. I'm going to say nothing under 20, dog. I'm going to say nothing under 20. The only reason that the number wouldn't go higher is because he is considered a dope boy out here. Considered a drug dealer, and we don't like that in the communities. And you selling that fentanyl. What I had done said about y'all folk who selling that fentanyl, y'all need to be off earth, just in my opinion, because a lot of y'all be cutting that good dope with fentanyl, and I don't think that that's fair for people who like to do their essential products. I really, really don't. People work hard for their essential products, and y'all out here cutting that shit with fentanyl, dog. You need your literally whoop like buddy. But anyway, have y'all have y'all heard us shouted? We got to shout, man. Done mess around on out here and just died over some senseless. It's always some senseless shit. Shout out to D for the $5 super chat. You say it's your boy player partner D. Petro is high. Who put $5 on number 2, please? Thank you. I appreciate that right there. Hell yeah, y'all. I was at the gas station. I think they were Monday, I put $4.49 in there. I said, God damn. Now listen, normally I don't watch the gas prices, but this is like the second or third time this year that I have watched the gas prices. But I wasn't meaning to look at the gas prices. I was pumping and shit because I'm watching my 12, 3, 6, 7, 9. You know what I'm saying? I'm turning around and shit like that right there. It's people that around me and stuff, you know, they walking. Humans walking by me, shit. I'm easing shit. I got my hand on my hip. Like I'm the law, you know what I'm saying? Just waiting, I'm stretching and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And when I scratch and my eyes turn, I say, that shit say 449? God damn, I'm finna put 30 gallons in this bit. Oh, Jesus. Oh, no. Gas is high as hell. What's going on? Oh, I'm going to take y'all to New York after this one right here. Since we talking about prices going up, I ain't know, and ain't nobody had done told me. You say 1 million. You say he has been convicted of anything, and that was Christina. Who we talking about? I don't know. He said gas ain't high. Say back in my day, gas hit $5.17 for the first time. Well, yeah. Yeah, gas. Well, because we ain't had gas so high in so long, you know what I'm saying? We would consider this shit. And this is what happens when you drive these big ass vehicles. Y'all need to get back to driving and buying little like Corollas and little Honda Civics and shit, y'all. Do not buy a vehicle over anything that have over a 13-gallon tank. Stop buying them, dog. Gas too high. Gas too high. I'm around here. One of my biggest tanks is 34 gallons. They don't even make them no more. I want y'all to understand what I'm talking about. I got a 34-gallon truck, bitch. They do not make them no more. The 34 gallons. And then I got a 27, and then I got a 22 or 24. It's something like that right there. And then it's a 17 and the 13s, and it's something like that right there. Yeah. It wild out here. Yeah. People out here being people, and I gotta watch my 12, 3, 6, 7, 9 at all time. Hell yeah, right. I saw shit out of my peripheral. I say, oh no, I know that don't say what it say. God damn, boy, they got me. They caught me slipping. Listen, move right along. You said it cost you $42 to fill up. I wish. You say you got a 1994 Suburban, a 40-gallon tank. I filled up today, $167. You see what I'm saying? My shit was $130-something dollars, man. I'm like, why? For what? For what? But that's kind of my fault because I haven't filled the car up since last year. Cause well, the truck, I ain't filled the truck up since last year because I don't be driving it like that right there. And I just decided to, let me go on and put some gas in that thing. Me, stupid, silly old me. Because we at war, y'all. We at war. And again, they may cut the lights off out there. So I need tanks filled up any given time. And you always have to keep you a suction thing. A siphoning tool. You can get them off Amazon. A siphoning tool. You know, in case things shut down and now you can't get around, but you need like your generators and you need some gas or something like that right there. You can siphon out your tank and use that gas like that right there. But anyway, moving right along. I don't know whether y'all had heard about that little story right here. We going out here to Raleigh. We have a teen who have been shot and killed. Yeah. We have a teenager who been shot and killed in Raleigh over a pair of jeans, y'all. And he had a daddy. Y'all look. He had a daddy.
A pair of jeans. That's how a Raleigh
Back it up.
He was shot over a pair of jeans. That's how a Raleigh father says he lost his 15-year-old son. Police say the shooting happened on Friday morning on Springshire Court. You might remember we were covering it as breaking news through the day on Friday. This is right off Sunnybrook Road. A young suspect is now in custody. And Dewan Hogard is joining us live now. Dewan, you spoke to the victim's father earlier today, who shared much more about his son's final moments and this devastating loss of his.
Yeah, that's right, Steve. C.J. Alston, that's Caden's dad. I had a chance to speak with him inside the family's living room earlier today for several minutes, and he tells me the boy who police say shot his own son, he was told the night before, couldn't even be allowed over at the house.
Yeah.
I seen him on the ring camera like 11:36. By 11:51, the police was here.
C.J. Alston is still in a state of disbelief tonight, days after his son Caden was shot and killed in the family's home by someone who he says pretended to be his son's friend.
The boy who shot Caden has known him for a few years. I want to say at least like 5-6 years, probably longer.
According to Alston, it all allegedly started after two boys came over to the house for a pair of jeans that Caden was selling. But he says the boys did not want to pay for the clothing, so instead, Alston says one of the boys shot his son.
When he got shot, he told him, like, you shot me.
He says the inside of the house was covered in his son's blood as he tried to call 911.
Caden was in here running around, like, trying to clean up his own blood from the bathroom, the closet door, the kitchen. It's just like, it was blood drops everywhere. He even had a roll of tissue that it's got his like handprint, his bloody handprint in it.
Alston visibly grieving the loss of his only son as he shared these pictures with me of the two of them from over the years.
I'm just still in disbelief. I'm upset, I'm angry. I just hate it. Caden was my only kid.
And Raleigh police, as reported, have since made an arrest on juvenile petitions. And because of that juvenile's age, his identity will not be released. CJ also tells me the boy who police say did it actually knew his son for several years. He also knew of CJ very well. And he's still very surprised that any of this would have happened there at the home. We're live in Raleigh. Dewan Hogard, it was 11 Eyewitness News.
I got a quick question. So why they won't charge him as an adult? This was first-degree murder. Y'all know that this was first-degree murder. The boy, he sought out to shoot him and kill him. He knew that he didn't have money for the jeans. He knew he didn't have money for the jeans, but I'm finna come on around there and look at the jeans. Now, remember, they friends. They've been knowing each other since he was 10. 9, 10-ish, you know. I wonder what type of jeans it was. Was it some Ferragamos or something? Well, do they even make them jeans? Was it some corduroys or something? Hell yeah, this was premeditated. Yeah, you can't trust nobody. Well, you can always trust humans to be humans. As long as we trust humans to be humans, nothing should surprise us. But this is really, really sad though, man. The old boy say, dawg, listen, dawg. He wiping blood on shit. Ain't got no plastic on the furniture, nothing. He just wiping blood. Man. He picked up a roll of toilet paper, man. Just blood on him. Man, you shot me, dawg. You shot me by these ragged ass jeans, dawg. I'd have gave you the jeans. You know what I'm saying? Like the dog hit. Okay, you pull the gun on me. Man, if you don't get these goddamn jeans, get out my house. I give you 2 more pairs of jeans, man. Just go ahead, dog. Just go ahead. You ain't got to do it, but listen. I want y'all to also understand this right here. He killed that boy because his daddy told him, don't come back around here. He was mad from whatever altercation or situation that they had the day before.
Happened on Friday morning.
So, in a sense, it really wasn't about the jeans.
On Springshire Court, you might remember we were covering it as breaking news through the day on Friday. This is right off Sunnybrook Road. A young suspect is now in custody. And DeJuan Hogard is joining us live now. DeJuan, you spoke to the victim's father earlier and this devastating loss of his.
That's right, Steve. CJ Alston, that's Caden's dad. I had a chance to speak with him inside the family's living room earlier today for several minutes, and he tells me
was it Bugle Boy jeans or something?
Boy who police say shot his own son, he was told the night before couldn't even be allowed over at the house.
The night before, so he was excommunicated. It's kind of like a breakup. And y'all know how we say around here, we don't be breaking up. Do not be breaking up. Because you break up don't mean the person who just broke up with you. Huh? The old boy say, man, don't come around here no more, dog. Buddy said, I'm going to come back one more time. I'm going to come back there one more time. And gave him the business. Now listen, his son let him in the house. The son knew that, hey, I'm selling some jeans, but my old boy just said, man, don't come back around here no more. And you know a lot of kids, we don't be listening to the parents all the way. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to buy the pants, dog. I just want to buy the jeans for you, dog. Just open the door. Damn, dog. Yeah. He opened the door and he gave it to him. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Sensei for the $5 super chat. You say, I lost a middle school championship in b-ball and in basketball because my teammate fouled out so he could run in the locker room to steal some tummy jeans. You is lying to me. Wow, dog, what is wrong with people? Shout out to little buddy, man. Shout out to the old boy there, man. It's hard on us out here in these streets, man. It's hard, but I just wish, because this was premeditated, in my opinion, that little buddy would have got charged as an adult. You know exactly what he was doing. Move right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. Yeah. Really don't know. Really don't know who to trust on out here, y'all. It's difficult. It's really, really difficult. Our decision making says a lot about us now. But I didn't think that person would do it. Yeah, that's cute. That cute and all. That's why y'all got to stay on the up and start listening to people, man. We got to listen. When people be saying shit, stop letting it fly over your head, man. Take in to what somebody is saying. Listen to their inflections and all that fly stuff right there, because it can tell you a lot. It can tell you when somebody is about to take it there. To be honest with you. Let get tip on up out of here. Let's go around here to the damn it, that thing just jumped. Oh, all right. Let's go on out here to, I don't even know what state this is. Virginia. Let's go. Well, hell, Prince Williams County. That's where we got to go. Got to be more careful. Players. You say them Route 66 jeans. God. You say was jeans Stonewash. Guess jeans. Got that. Wow. So not only is dark you folk down from like Jordans and the what was them jackets out of New York? The balloon jackets. The bubble jackets. It's just tripping. I've never worn no damn bubble jacket. It's crazy. Rustler jeans, some AG jeans, Wrangler jeans, some Arizona jeans. Damn shame. Fake Louis. Oh, he probably had a belt to go with it too. That is crazy. Players, now I do understand when we separate and we divide out here, and this is why I keep trying to tell y'all, stop breaking up. Stop breaking up. Here's why I want to tell y'all to stop breaking up. Because when y'all be going through things on y'all job, y'all don't quit y'all job. When the job done piss you off and you may get suspended and all that fly shit, you don't quit your job, though. You tend to ride it out. You cuss your job out from your home. Behind closed doors, in your car, you cuss your job out and stuff like that. But that next shift that they got you on the schedule for, you show up. And I wish that we would treat our relationships like that, because then our relationships would last a lot longer. A lot of y'all be so quick to leave. And I just want to tell y'all this right here, because I used to hate this, and people, they still say this shit. Get married, it makes it hard for a person to leave. Hi! I've never understood. Well, hell, I used to believe that right there. Mm-hmm. A person won't marry you because they want to make it easier for you to leave. Easier for them to leave. So y'all think that little piece of paper keep people from leaving? And it's crazy because the masses ain't got shit. So the masses ain't got nothing to too much separate. So you really ain't going to court to be separated shit, because a lot of folk just ain't got shit. You know what I'm saying? That used to just trip me out. I'm not going to leave this person because I'm married. If you really want to leave, do y'all know how many people is married but separated? So that should let y'all know, when people be making these damn statements, y'all, we really do have to think about some things. Say, hi, I'm divorced twice. I'm trying to tell you. Bitch, if I don't want to be with that right there, bitch, can't not damn letter. Now it can't damn signature on no piece of paper say, well, Willie, it's better for you to stay. You got to stay because you don't want to go through what the court. Man, listen, boy, if words come to word, boy, the court can take it all, bitch. I'm not finna be with this, bitch. I'm not finna be with this, bitch. Damn it, and if you not fair and you give her all this shit, we both ain't gonna have nothing. I promise you. Huh? I'm trying to tell you something, dog. Yeah. Yep, and the courts is on women's side. I get that right there. Listen, they can get her everything. They can get a woman everything. I guarantee you, we both ain't gonna have nothing. Take that how you want to take it. Just saying. Moving right along. Speaking of breaking up, we have a player who decided to go ahead on and reach out to some other men, and hire them to go ahead on and remove Hilalala off the planet. Yeah, because he loved her. Defendants testified to being the gunman in the alleged murder for hire plot.
This week, as one of 4 men charged in a murder for hire plot is on trial in Prince William County. The victim, a promising young woman who grew up in Bowie.
Only on 4, we are seeing for the first time police body cam video as officers discovered the victim's bullet-riddled car. As Northern Virginia Bureau Chief Julie Carey reports, one of the defendants admitted on the witness stand that he was the shooter.
The 911 calls came in just after 2 a.m. on February 2nd, 2024.
I heard like 3 gunshots.
Police body camera video shows the first Prince William County officer arriving. We blurred the gruesome image. He discovered 23-year-old Egypt Carter shot to death, still at the steering wheel of her running car, bullet holes shattering the driver's side window, her dog barking near her body. Police start locating shell casings.
Watch where you step. There's shell casings over here.
Seeing the video, a very difficult moment for the victim's family.
It was like a sport for them, and no regard for human life, no regard for my daughter's life, and because of that, I'm without my daughter today.
Just 10 minutes after Egypt was found, another officer's body cam video shows him stopping and questioning two young men walking near the scene.
They had an incident up here not too far. Did you guys hear anything?
No, sir.
You guys have any weapons on you?
Sir. No,
you mind if
sir.
I pat you down just because of the incident we had?
I don't consent to searches, sir.
But if police had searched that man, Drew Buchanan, they would have discovered the murder weapon.
Yeah.
It took 8 months of investigating before arrests were made. Buchanan testifying yesterday, the gun was in his pocket. He later took it apart and threw most of it away, a key piece of evidence lost. Buchanan is one of 4 men accused in the murder for hire plot. Egypt, a recent college grad from Bowie, had married Lionel Carter, already in jail for killing a former girlfriend. But court records show Egypt had told Carter she wanted to split up. Prosecutors allege Carter contacted Groethus McKinnon and asked him to arrange for Egypt's murder. McKinnon's now on trial for aggravated murder, accused of recruiting Drew Buchanan to commit the crime. Buchanan, who's already pleaded guilty to murder, on the witness stand testifying against McKinnon, said the prosecutor, "You are being asked in coded language to commit murder." Buchanan, yes. And that prompt came from the defendant, correct? Buchanan, yes. The other man seen with Buchanan on the police video, Denzel Wade, has pleaded guilty to helping cover up the crime. Egypt's family bracing for more painful testimony next week.
The most difficult thing to deal with, because it's been 2 years, but it still seems like yesterday.
And that alleged mastermind of the murder for hire plot, Lionel Carter, his trial will be last. It's set for late April. In Prince William County, I'm Julie Carey, News 4.
Prosecutors said the men were promised $10,000 for the killing, but it is believed none of them received the money. Instead, at least 3 of the men face possible life sentence.
3 of the men face possible life sentence. So just let y'all know that Shouted Life wasn't worth more than $10,000. Well, it was worth only about a good 10. Well, he was doing 3 people that he promised $10,000. So did they get like half up front in that? You mean to tell me that these smart individuals went on ahead with it? We're going to go ahead on and take care and then you pay us. That's what they signed up for. We got to be the smartest, dumbest people on the planet. What do you mean? Now listen. A lot of people may say, I will say that the cop failed. The cop was just asking, do you mind if I search you guys because of we just had like a killer just up the street and you know what I'm saying? And y'all coming from that way. Nah, I don't consent to like no search seizure, nothing like that. So we just had a killer. Somebody dead from a gunshot wound. Now the officer let this shit slide because they darker hue and the officer didn't want to seem racist. Huh?
No regard for human life, no regard for my daughter's life, and because of that, I'm without my daughter today.
Just 10 minutes after Egypt was found, another officer's body cam video shows him stopping and questioning 2 young men walking near the scene.
They had an incident up here not too far. Did you guys hear anything?
No, sir.
You guys have any weapons on you?
Sir. No,
you mind if
sir.
I pat you down just because of the incident we had?
I don't consent to searches, sir.
But if police had searched that...
I don't consent. Oh, this is a darker hue player. This is a darker hue police officer. Darker hue. You know better.
But if police had searched that man, Drew Buchanan, they would have discovered the murder weapon. It took...
Buddy say I had it on me, dog, and I broke it up and I threw the shit, you know what I'm saying, like in the ocean water or something. All he had to do is like just pat me down. All he had to do is just violate my civil rights, and he would have found the goddamn 45 or 9mm that I had on me.
They would have discovered the murder weapon. It took 8 months of investigating before arrests were made. Buchanan...
And I want y'all to understand about their behavior. Their behavior was actually good behavior. Do y'all even understand that they use proper etiquette as if they was raised with like a big mama or something because they use them words, sir. They use them words, sir. Smart language to use, and it's a good language to use when dealing with law enforcement.
Her officer's body cam video shows him stopping and questioning 2 young men walking near the scene.
They had an incident up here not too far. Did you guys hear anything?
No, sir.
They both said, No, sir. Nothing hostile about their voices, no inflection. You know what I'm saying? But I got a problem. Do y'all see down this here street, though? It's dog. Now, listen, you have the right to walk around. You have the right to travel and all that fly stuff right there. We just had an incident to where somebody done dead. Y'all two in the dog and y'all dog. I'm just saying. Y'all two in the dog and y'all dog walking down the street with no lights. Huh? Is this stereotyping or would this have been good police work?
Egypt was found another.
Look, there's not a light. Y'all in the dog while being dark.
Officer's body cam video shows him stopping and questioning two young men walking near the scene.
They had an incident up here not too far. Did you guys hear anything?
No, sir.
You guys have any weapons on you?
Sir. No,
you mind if
sir.
I pat you down just because of the incident we had?
I don't consent to searches, sir.
But if police had searched,
and they were so calm, like, no, sir, I don't consent to like a search, and they didn't get hostile. They wasn't moving around like they were finna run. You know what I'm saying? They played that shit so cool. Yeah. Profiling.
that man, Drew Buchanan, they would have discovered the murder weapon. It took 8 months of investigating before arrests were made.
Yeah.
Buchanan testifying yesterday, the gun was in his pocket. He later took it apart and threw most of it away, a key piece of evidence lost.
Inflection, you like that?
Buchanan is one of...
Look at these fools. This is who she married. Lionel Play World. So Lionel done convinced 3 fools, these dummies. Listen, man, I got 10 staff each one of y'all, man. They done decided not being in a relationship with me no more, dog. I do everything for her. Yeah, I pay all the goddamn bills. It's done ran off on the plug on me, dog. Y'all know once we get together as men and shit, cause we all had to try the tribulation. We all done been through it. Yeah, man, cause the chick that I had she had done did me like such, man. She was banging somebody. The chick that I had, the baby wasn't even mine. And once you get like a group like that right now, them boys got that built up anger from their little relationships too. Shit, but dog, you gotta pay us for it now. We ain't, you know what I'm saying? Damn, dog, how much? I do it for 10. I do it for 10. I do it for 10 then. All right, well, y'all go ahead on and knock off. Text me. Come on around there. Get y'all. You know what I'm saying? I have to go to the bank. The way that my savings and checking working, I'm going to have to take out like 10 a day or something like that. I ain't going to be able to give it to y'all all in one while. You know what I'm saying? But he was able to convince, manipulate. That's what they need. That's what they should have used in court. We were manipulated. We broke. We can't. We was born and raised on Section 8 and shit. Our mamas couldn't really get us nothing that we wanted, and we was mentally distressed and postpartum and all that. That's what they should have used. But you know, we want to be strong.
4 men accused in the murder for hire plot. Egypt, a recent college grad.
Yeah, she married Lionel Play World. The college graduate married the Lionel Play World, and he in jail for what?
From Bowie, had married Lionel Carter, already in jail for killing a former girlfriend.
That boy in jail for killing a former. God damn. Listen, so he got 2 on his belt. He got 2 under his belt. How the hell you get 2 bodies? You say, check out the second dude name. I don't. Glorithus? Glorithus? Glorilla Sean McKinney. But he got 2 under his belt. She must didn't know about the ex. But she married, but she didn't know about the ex though. That's strange. But anyway, hell, move right along, dog. Move right along, boy. Decisions. Boy, this shit ain't cute out here. I promise you. We not Oh, man. It's crazy. It is so crazy. And what time it is? Oh, hell. We looking good. I got to find this thing out of New York, New York. But before I find this one, we got to do this one right here. We got a police officer down bad. We got an officer, one of us, one of law enforcement, serve and protect. Ladies, this is for y'all now. Because a lot of times y'all like to call the law on us when we just be being good men, good family men and stuff. Y'all like to call the police on us. Well, we have a situation right here. We got a situation right here. A police officer has sexually assaulted a woman. Felt on her, hunched, whatever he had done did. But he's supposed to be sexually assaulted her because after she called the police for a domestic situation. And then took that baby to jail. Got to be more careful. Here you go.
Police say officers in-car camera system captured the moment he attacked a woman he had just arrested. Channel 2's Tom Jones, live now in the city of South Fulton. And Tom, the officer himself was arrested this morning.
George Michael Cochran was arrested after he arrested a woman right here at these gas pumps. Police say instead of taking her straight to jail, he took her to a secluded area where he attacked her. Police say technology helped them figure out what happened.
Oh, I thought that she was the chick who had a domestic situation and she called the police and he came around now. My bad.
We know that he took her off track of where he should have been.
Interim Police Chief Cedric Alexander says Officer Michael Cochran was supposed to take a woman he arrested to jail. Instead, police say he took her to a secluded area.
It was determined that when they took off, he took her to an undisclosed location where the sexual assault took place.
Cochran now faces first-degree sexual assault in violation of oath.
None of us want anybody like that among our ranks.
Police say Cochran confronted the 28-year-old woman at this gas station on Spence Road about a domestic dispute. Cochran arrested her after learning she had a warrant out of DeKalb County. When she got to the jail, the woman told staff Cochran had attacked her. Alexander says when Cochran first met the woman, he turned off his body camera. But he said Cochran didn't turn off the Samsara in-car camera system that captured part of the attack.
The Samsara technology also tracks where that vehicle goes.
Court documents indicate Cochran initially denied assaulting the woman, then said the sex was voluntary after seeing the in-car video. Alexander says officers are now looking at Cochran's arrest history.
Looking at all records of previous arrests where he may have picked up anyone, male or female.
Oh. Whether he had some dealing with some males or females.
And Alexander says Cochran is in the process of being terminated. He's been with the department 2 years. Alexander also said what Cochran did is on him and does not reflect the hard work of the men and women of the department. We're live in the city of South Fulton. Tom Jones, Channel 2 Action News.
It's hard to say that, and y'all in Fulton County. It reflects on the department. Man, he been on the force for 2 years, shit like that right there. He done watch the video and he had done got caught and then say it was consensual. That shit was consensual, dog. That shit was consensual, boy. She wanted it. She wanted it, so I had to go on and give it to her. See, he would have rather gotten fired for having sex on the job than getting fired for rape or sexual assault. I don't blame him for trying to work his way out of it. But remember, believe all women. I would have to see the video to know whether he's telling the truth. Because just think about it. She could have propositioned him. Remember, she had a warrant and everything. He slid up on her. He saw a baddie. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, I cut the goddamn camera off about this right here, boy. This right here might be the one. You know what I'm saying? She persuaded him. Come on, man. Please, pretty please, man. Don't put it in your system. Don't take me down there, man. I ain't got no support system. I ain't got nobody to bum me out of nothing, please. Please. Man, I suck yo. You know what I'm saying? You can hit it from the back. You can do it. You ain't even got to have no rubber. You can just, pretty please. He like, yeah. We can do that right now. Boy, I hope that you ain't do this hot shit. Listen, move right along. I ain't gonna even much. Listen, he have not been found guilty, so it's her word against his. You all can believe all women if you want. Do that right there, but we don't know if this is true. Moving right along, I ain't gonna hold you. We don't know. He ain't been convicted. We ain't saw no evidence. We heard word of mouth. Word of mouth is what we heard, and now we feel some type of way about the officer. He is the wrong type of person and all that. We don't know but had done did what they said that he had done did. Nope. I ain't falling for the okie doke. You can't get me like that. No more. It's over. Move right along. Children is best left with their mama them. Sure enough is. We now Prince Hall. How much county is Prince Hall in? West Prince Hall. I don't even know what state this right here in, but we can go ahead on and do it. West Prince Hall, a mother, loving mother. We're gonna go with loving because that's how we do out here. A loving mother is accused of beating a 13-year-old child. So you mean to tell me that somebody had done told that she beat her baby? Or did the baby tell that she beat her? Here we go.
Really disturbing details here. A West Price Hill mom accused of beating, even biting her 13-year-old daughter.
And as if that's not disturbing enough, the prosecutor says it was because she didn't do her chores. Only on WLWT, Sean McKinnon talking with the Hamilton County prosecutor tonight about the case. Hi, Sean.
Can we all say that she should have did her chores?
Hey, Cherie, Mike, the woman who was here in court today is accused of assaulting her own child, and it's not the first time. Court records show she was convicted of punching an 18-month-old baby in the face in 2014.
What did the baby do?
Sentenced to 1 year on probation.
Damn. You can punch an 18-year-old in the face and get 1 year probation?
Strangled her.
Okay.
She bit her arms. She bent her fingers back to the extent that one of the fingers broke.
A beatdown. 29-year-old mother.
Look at that cutie. Okay, 29.
Her Adriana Napier accused of punching, choking, and biting her 13-year-old daughter.
Medical attendants said it looked like she had been attacked by an animal.
It happened inside a home on Gilsey Avenue in West Price Hill. The child escaped to a neighbor's who called for help.
This is one of the more horrific cases we've seen.
Those words carry weight because thousands of children are victims of abuse in Hamilton County every year. This morning, Cincinnati Children's Hospital Mayerson Center planted 280 pinwheels at Smale Park. Each one represents 20 kids. Do the math, and that's 5,615 reported child abuse victims in 2024.
In 1 year? Y'all, children is best left with they mama them. Yeah, right. Like how you punch a baby. Well. You can believe all babies if you want to. I just like to know, what the hell did the baby do?
Some of those 2024 victims behind the pinwheels are lives lost, like 16-year-old JJ.
We saw an autistic child who was chained with a dog collar to a piece of furniture in the basement and left to starve to death.
The woman responsible will spend at least 15 years in prison. As for 29-year-old Napier, she's facing felony charges that, if convicted, could also land her 15 years behind bars.
My office is going to prosecute to the very end to make sure that this person is accountable for what she did to a child.
Napier pleaded not guilty this morning. She was released without having to pay a bond and ordered to stay away from the victim. Reporting live downtown, Sean McKinnon, WLW.
She beat her baby. They didn't give her a bond. She has a history of jumping on them children. And listen, I really ain't tripping. I really ain't mad at her for jumping on the goddamn children. Y'all, Y'all might not know about these children. You know what I'm saying? These children is the devil's. You know what I'm saying? But look. She got a history of violence when it comes down to the children. They let her go on the R&R. There's no bond. But well, they didn't give her a bond. She just left. Sign your name right here and get your little ugly ass jacket that we had that you tried to bring with you. This is crazy. She punched the 18-year-old in the face, dog. I got to be more careful. Hold on. It was a little bit before this right here.
Baby in the face.
Right.
He was convicted of punching an 18-month-old baby.
Convicted.
In the face in 2014, sentenced to 1 year.
This was 2 years ago. Did she take anger management? That's supposed to be a part of like your probation, anger management. This is 2 years. Hell, it's probably not even 2 years because it could have happened like in August or something like that right there. You know what I'm saying? Damn. Probation.
She strangled her. She bit her arms. She bent her fingers back to the
well, that's mothering. that's parenting right there.
extent that one of the fingers broke.
A beat down. She broke a 13-year-old finger. They let her leave. Listen, I want y'all to understand, dog. The courts is a trip, dog. The courts is real, real trip. You can break a child's finger and walk. Just promise to appeal me. Yeah. Listen, man, let that baby go. Listen, give her baby back to her. Because y'all ain't gonna like protect the baby. Make sure that you don't go around your baby, but that's her baby. She gonna find a way to three-way her baby or something. She showing up here. And guess what's gonna happen to the 13-year-old? She still gonna love her mama. Move right along. I ain't gonna eat much of you. She still gonna love her mama, cause mamas can't do nothing wrong. Mamas can't do nothing wrong, not here in these streets. Whatever you're thinking. It's 25. Oh, perfect. Perfect time. I got a lot of time. I got to find this doggone, it was out of New York. Something happened out of New York on the father, law enforcement, man, Texas. Ooh, his jaw big. His jaw super big. Hold on. Something happened, y'all. Y'all go ahead on and give a player a thumbs up. Share. I still need the support. Do not be falling off with your little support. I need it. Maintenance worker, we got that. Now, why in the hell? I can't find the thing. Something happened up north to where y'all got to spend some more money or something up north. Now, I'm in my history, and now I don't see it in the history, so I guess I just got to leave it alone. Let's see. And we see New York. This supposed to have been a day ago. Oh, I bang. Oh, this it. I got it. I found it.
Jenny, we need you.
Jenny. Grab that. Put us over here on this screen so y'all can be able to see it right here. I gonna put up on the screen.
It's nearly 40.
All right, bam. I didn't know that in Manhattan, that's that New York, right? Manhattan and Brooklyn rent soars to a new record. New York is already high. Right? It's already high. New York has increased rent again. You say, Willie, did you see the story about the Miami cop who got kissed by a transsexual? You is lying to me. Give me a minute. I'm gonna look that up after this right here. But anyway, in case y'all didn't know, in case y'all was sleeping under a rock, especially if you is in New York, Manhattan and Brooklyn just went up.
Brooklyn reportedly soared to an all-time high last month.
Yeah, get these new numbers. The median rent in Manhattan rose to $5,000 a month in February, and in Brooklyn, $4,296. That's according to a report from the Corcoran Group.
I got a question because I'm not from up in that area. Is Brooklyn like a well-to-do area, or Because we know, like, Manhattan is supposed to be where people got that paper at. You know what I'm saying? But Brooklyn, zoo. Do they have paper up there? 42? What?
Eyewitness News reporter Darla Miles looks into the surging prices. She's live in Gowanus. Darla, tough time for people.
Tough times, and Mike and Sade, I'm going to tell you something that you probably don't know. Here in Gowanus, look at all of these new buildings behind me. There's construction going on every single corner. This is part of a new housing boom that's happening in Brooklyn right now. It's the new hotspot, and according to the new report, that rental market report by the Corcoran Group, rents are at an all-time high now in Brooklyn. But then if you ask New Yorkers, they do not need a report to tell them that.
Rent. It's too damn high.
This legendary clip from the 2010 New York governor's race never gets old, not just because it's hilarious. 16 years later, it's still true.
More of my friends are looking into buying now because it's actually just, or owning, it's just more affordable in some ways to have a lower mortgage monthly payment.
The February 2026 New York City rental market report.
That got to be the slowest or the stupidest shit. Most of my friends is looking to buy because it's cheaper than the rent. If y'all rent is that high, that means that y'all mortgage is high too. It's just a little bit less than the rent. To help y'all out, y'all may not want to buy anymore in New York. Y'all overpaying for stuff, but y'all love your state.
Released today by the Corcoran Group, says the median monthly rent in Manhattan has now hit $5,000. In Brooklyn, it's nearly $4,300.
I certainly wouldn't be able to afford it.
Where's everybody working at, though?
The apartment that I'm in, it's a 2-bedroom apartment. And with rent stabilization, it's one price, but the apartment above me, say, is a regular market rate. Yeah, you'd be talking $5,000. You know, how do people do it?
Jonathan Miller is an expert.
Do y'all know $5,000 in rent? Just rent is $60,000 a year. $5,000 in rent is $60,000 going for a place to stay, and y'all be having the nerve to be going outside and hanging outside and clubbing. Bitch, if I paid $60,000 a year in rent, other than work and to the grocery store, I'm not going nowhere. I paid this amount of money to be in this house or be in the apartment. Bitch, I ain't going outside to do what? Party? Well, if it ain't in my house, I ain't doing it, dog.
Real estate appraiser in New York and Connecticut.
This is becoming this sort of, vicious cycle. Affordability is being challenged not only by higher mortgage rates on the purchase market, but rising prices in the rental market.
Driving the increase, renters, according to the report, are flocking to Gowanus, Red Hook, and Carroll Gardens in Brooklyn because of the construction boom of new rental buildings. The number of leases signed up 203% from last year.
We'd been in a walk-up in Brooklyn for 4 years and rent wasn't increasing so much, so we stayed there longer than we probably should have, and then we moved into a luxury building at the end of June 2025, which was a big jump up in rent for sure.
They moved to a luxury building. So the building that they was in wasn't luxury enough and paying that high ass rent. This is why I'm trying to tell y'all paying for way more than what this shit is worth.
Brooklyn for 4 years and rent wasn't increasing so much, so we stayed there longer than we probably should have, and then we moved into a luxury building at the end of June 2025, which was a big jump up in rent for sure.
And the report indicates a decrease in rent in some Brooklyn hotspots, down double digits in South Williamsburg, Brooklyn Heights, and Prospect Park South. But those numbers are deceiving.
Some neighborhoods, we see a small drop, but that's not a function of softening rents. That's really just what happens to be available that given month that was rented out.
That's a good question. What do they consider luxury? Because a lot of people may think, oh, a new building is luxury. They probably put they probably got the new faucets and shit. I got the new faucets in my shit. I just upgraded too. You know what I'm saying? But I know how to shop at Temu and damn it, the Home Depot. You know what I'm saying? I got them new fancy faucets and stuff and put the sinks on the counters and got the new top, which you would think that is granted, but bitch, I do a little carpentry like Jesus. You know what I'm saying? I know how to do some things. Yeah. So they may think that those types of things is luxury. Y'all getting whooped. Y'all really did. Do y'all? This is why I be trying to tell y'all about the hustle. Watch this. Watch this. Let's say it is 5 stacks. Got it. Please don't try to do this shit by yourselves. You're stupid in my mind. And just hear what it is. We need to be teamed. We need to be teamed up, right? Let's say that you can afford $5,000 a month. If you can't afford, fine. You need to be with somebody who making that paper too, right? Let's say that both of y'all can't afford the $5,000 apiece, right? Either y'all gonna go half, or one person need to pay the rent and all the bills, and the other person need to save all of their money. If y'all in relationship, this is how y'all need to be living. If y'all save, let's say that y'all together for 5 years and y'all save 5 years, $60,000 a year. That's just the rent part. That's just the rent part. 5 times 6 is what, 3? Is that $300,000? 60 times 5, 5 times 4, that's 24 plus the 6. If you go, that's $300,000 in 5 years that y'all just saved. That's just rent. But y'all like to live above your means. Y'all be paying that high ass rent, and now you got to get the nice fancy $800 a month cars and shit, which is stupid, but do you, because you work really, really hard for it. Y'all can take them $300,000. I want y'all to think about it. Now, I know that you don't want to leave your $100,000, your $150,000 a year job. Do y'all understand that y'all can take them $300,000 and buy something close to a mansion in the South and find you a job that, okay, you don't get the 150, but you get 100. You can buy you a big ass something close to a mansion in the South. Now you got this big ass house with land. You got you something. Your kids can play outside. You can barbecue. You know what I'm saying? You can put your arms straight out and don't touch each other's homes. You can pay for that bitch in cash. Okay, you make $100,000 now. You don't make no $150,000 to $200,000, but you just paid your house in cash. Now you make $100,000. Your house paid for. You have room, space, and all that fly shit. Economy continue to grow, so value will come with your home, but you don't have the mortgage. Now y'all both can save rent. Now instead of y'all both saving $60,000 just for the rent part, well, instead of one of y'all just saving $60 just for the rent part, y'all both saving $60 just for the rent part. Do y'all understand how the hustle really, really work out here in these streets? They say, and we stay in Brooklyn longer than we had expected, and then for too many years or something, which was smart of y'all to stay in a lower cost area. Plus, she did not say, and she didn't sound like that she was a mother. It sounded like that she just got her a little partner. You know what I'm saying? And the whole time that y'all was living where y'all was living for probably $3,800. And y'all just moved to some luxury with $5,000, silly. And y'all be paying $5,000 in the building. He said for $5,000 a month, you can afford a beautiful place in the French Quarters or the Golden District or by the lakefront in New Orleans. At $5,000 a month, do y'all know the size of home you can get? You get a mansion, and mansions start at 5,000 square feet. But for $5,000, you can have you 8,000 square feet, 9,000 square feet in the South. Do y'all know that you can get a mansion and don't pay $5,000? Shit, crazy out here, dog. But it's y'all money, man. It's y'all money. It's y'all money. This shit gonna fold so bad. One more again. I can almost promise you it's gonna fail again. It's gonna fail. I just been laying around for it. I just been waiting, stacking that chain, not spending no money. Not spending no money, dog. Because as soon as this shit hit the fan, the foreclosures and all that little fly shit right there popping, you know what I'm saying? And get that shit for pennies on a dollar. Trying to tell you, just hold on. Just hold on. Hold on. Move right along. Move right along. We got an issue. We got a good little issue. Which I didn't even watch this right here, but I saw the title and I saw the thumbnail that's put up. You say living single with 5 roommates. This is crazy. Say Willie a commenter. Hell yeah. Listen. Boy, I know how to do shit. I heard, I saved a video of one of our white queens. She said there's nothing like having, because she has a husband, she's married. There's nothing like her having a man that knows how to do things. A lot of y'all ladies just want the dude that has money. And ain't nothing wrong with wanting somebody who has some money, because broke don't pay the bills. Broke don't pay the bills. But one of the worst things that you can have is a dude who have money but don't know how to do shit. The only thing that he knows how to do is pay for shit. See, and the more of the little things that you don't know how to do, you waste money, and that money could have actually been invested to increase y'all's lifestyle. But because you don't know shit, you got to blow money on shit. You know what I'm saying? When you got to keep running to other men to get some shit done, and players, to all my players who got the bag, who doing great, and all you do is pay for shit. When y'all keep sending y'all little la-la to the mechanic, when y'all keep outsourcing somebody hanging up a TV on your wall, your AC man, your plumbing man. Yeah. The cabinet man, the carpenter, the rug man, the AC duct man. Yeah. The lawn man. Yeah. Uber Eats. Because y'all refuse to cook around there. You know what I'm saying? You have to keep outsourcing everything. Guess what little mama gonna do? She gonna outsource that monkey. Gonna outsource that monkey. Gonna try that. All right. Yeah, the milk man. You know, I go get your own milk. Yeah, a handyman. Listen, the pool guy. Y'all think that a lot of these things, they just be movies. No. The movies be trying to teach y'all a little something. Basically, a man in skills trade. Listen, a man who know how to do a lot, or a man who knows how to do the basics of a lot of things can save you thousands. Do you know that it's some dudes that don't know how to fix a leaking toilet? A lot of dudes don't know what's behind, that's in like the toilet thing that's holding the water. They don't know how to change that out. They have to call somebody to do that. Well, a plumber to do that part. A leaking toilet. Don't know how to stop a leaking toilet. They don't know how to change the flap inside the bowl. A clogged sink, a clogged tub. They have no idea. They have to call that handyman. And typically, if you got the bag enough to where you outsource damn near everything, that means a lot of times you're not home like that. That means you out there making that paper. And when you outsourcing, people need to be able to come to your home when you're not there. And who's at the home when you're not there is your la. Yep. Yeah, see, watch this. What make it crazy, you just pointed that day out, right? YouTube got videos on every goddamn thing. YouTube University. Guess what to do with that paper like that? Don't do. Go on YouTube and see if they can fix a little something. They don't care like that. Because they got the bag, like they making that money like that. $200. All right, cool. $350, nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's how a lot of people who got the bag be out here living. But see them, the tradesmen and the handymans, they can be from the age of 18 to like 78. You get one of them young thundercats around your little la, and her ass don't work. She on exercise and shit. She young with it. She in her little robe or in her bathing suit. You know, she like to swim and stuff. You know what I'm saying? All right. Okay. Shout out to Debbie for the $2 super chat. You say, I know how to put in hardwood floors. Dad taught me. That's what I'm talking about. The problem is that a lot of these boys, because it has been a lack of mentors and programs, they have not had any males to teach them how to do the basics. Just the basics. The changing of the oil, the changing tires. Just the basics. Don't know how to cut grass. Don't know how to weed eat. Just the basics. You know what I'm saying? Simple shit. You know, how to change a socket inside of the room or something. You know what I'm saying? How to change a light switch. Simple stuff. Mamas ain't got time. You know what I'm saying? Mama be having to do shit. You know. Just saying. You say, come on now, Willie. Nasby, you saying, he say, all these million billionaires is sitting up here changing faucets and fixing sinks and stoves. He say, I don't think so. He say, I don't think Jay-Z, 50 Cent doing that. What I'm trying to tell you is they not doing it. Now, those players are like the ultra rich. I get that right there. But I'm talking about the 100,000 L's, the $100,000 L's after 10 years, you know, hit you a good little million and all that fly stuff right there. A lot of these dudes who don't even make 100, they will still rather outsource. They not going through some shit. And a lot of times they just don't have time for certain things. You can always make time to save you some money. You know what I'm saying? You said they got allergies, they can't cut grass. There it is. Yeah. Refinishing cabinets. A lot of y'all fools will let y'all little la-las talk y'all into $40,000, $50,000 new kitchen cabinets. Instead of you setting up for the weekend to listen, we can repaint, we can refinish, we can even change the doors on it. We can put the see-through glass on the doors. We could do some different. $40,000 and $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 for a new kit. It ain't finna happen, shout. Hell to the no. Don't nobody be in the kitchen that much to invest all that money in the kitchen. Nope. A lot of times you got to say no, but you got to have an answer. You know what I'm saying? For real. But anyway, since we don't care, we have a woman who I would say possibly done made the wrong damn decision. Yeah, just by looking at this picture. It's the wrong goddamn decision. I put up on the screen. The wrong damn decision. Shout. Damn, this what happen when y'all be making y'all own decisions. Veneer's has gone wrong again. Veneer's gone wrong again. A woman says that she was left in pain.
An unlicensed provider wants her money back after she says she paid for veneers that left her with damage so severe no licensed dentist is willing to help her. Good evening and thanks for staying up with us. I'm Stephanie Skurlock.
Nobody's willing to help. Oh, she can't even get it fixed. Oh, no.
And I'm Greg Hurst. WRG's Caitlin Barker spoke with this patient who says she's been dealing with a nightmare.
It hurts so bad. It's true. It feels just like a toothache.
This is what Vashay Bowen's teeth look like after she went to an unlicensed service provider offering high-end cosmetic dental services. Bowen.
She say it feels like a toothache, and you talking, you outside with your mouth open. See, I done had toothaches. You don't even want the wind going in your mouth damn near kill you. Back it up a little bit.
To an unlicensed service provider offering high-end cosmetic dental services. Bowens told me she found Kane Jones on Facebook and thought he would be able to enhance her smile with veneers.
His name is Kane Jones.
After having partials and gold teeth removed.
I also took the partials out of my mouth and sent him a picture of how my mouth looked without the partials. And he was like, oh yeah, I can cover them, and you know, even that teeth you got in the bag, you ain't gonna notice none of that.
During her appointment, Bowen...
Right, you ain't gonna notice none of that. All your folks gonna be on the front of these shit. He took the gold teeth out your mouth.
Bowen says she went against her better judgment when she allowed this provider to work on her smile in a salon studio suite. She says it wasn't until the veneers were done and she got home that she realized something was wrong.
She let away. She did it in the man.
I knew it was something when he didn't put my pictures on Facebook.
Bowen says the veneers were unaligned and extremely heavy. When she went back to the suite to have the mistake rectified, it was too late.
He took this drill, he drilled my mouth. I guess he was trying to even it out. But the bridge was so hard, rock, he couldn't do it.
Bowens reached out to the Tennessee Department of Health to see if they could help, but they told her he's running an unlicensed business and impersonating a licensed practitioner, both of which are against the law and fall under the jurisdiction of law enforcement. I reached out to Kane Jones on Facebook for his side of the story. In response, he told me this client was a liar and blocked me. Jones never responded to my request for an interview.
I'm dealing with just pain and nobody able to work on my mouth because it's a, you know, like I said, don't nobody want to go behind his work.
Do you regret doing this?
I do. I do, because I couldn't walk around with my partial. I was fine. I just, like I said, you know, everybody's, you know, that's the style Veneer say, let me give me some too. And he doing them for $1,200, but I should have known something. $1,200. That was the trick.
This client says all she wanted was a beautiful smile, and now she's out of thousands of dollars and actively looking for a dentist to help repair her smile. I'm Caitlin Barker reporting for your news leader, WREG.
She's not out of thousands of dollars. She's out of $1,200. Shout. She said I should have knew something. God damn it, I went against my better judgment. Your better judgment. Did you allow is he an LPN? I know good as hell well they didn't say that he's an LPN.
Thought he would be able to enhance her smile with veneers after having partials and gold teeth removed.
I also took the partials out of my mouth and sent him a picture of how my mouth looked without the partials. And he was like, oh yeah, I can cover them, and you know, even that teeth you got in the bag, you ain't gonna notice none of that.
During her
notice none of that, baby. This is Exquisite. I think that's Exquisite Supreme or something.
Her appointment, Bowen says she went against her better judgment when she allowed this provider to work on her smile in a salon studio suite. She said,
a salon studio suite. You got to be the silliest. God damn! Listen. I know that Bible says y'all should not be following y'all own understanding. Y'all need guides. Shout out to the Archer for being a member for 38 months. You see, this the problem. The news is not holding this baby accountable. This shit wild, y'all. Hold on.
Sweet. She says it wasn't until the veneers were
they just fell out.
Were done and she got home that she realized something was wrong.
Now listen, so this provider, this veneer provider, didn't even do them good enough to where they would last like a few months. She said she got to the crib and them shits was in her hand. She got to the crib and they was in her hands and she didn't run back up there. She did not go back up there and like, look, oh hell no, pimp. Do something about this.
I knew it was something when he didn't put my pictures on Facebook.
Oh, so he put everybody else's pictures on Facebook, but not yours. Got it. You say a salon is bad hygiene. I don't know why you darker you folk keep allowing people to play in y'all's mouth. Talking about you can get it for the low. Man, if y'all listen, put that shit on y'all credit. Oh, y'all done already destroyed your credit on these little rental cars. Shout out to T-Boo for being the member for 41 months. He said this is disturbing. Listen, man. What you mean your better judgment, baby? And shout out to baby, I've had a tattoo on her neck. I ain't saying people tattoos on their necks is bad. People, I just like to go on point out, baby got a tattoo on her neck. Yeah, not even 24 hours. And she ain't run back up there?
What's wrong? I knew it was something when he didn't put my pictures on Facebook.
Bowen says the veneers were unaligned and
the veneers are unaligned. Now listen, do y'all even understand that when you get work done in your mouth, what does the dentist do when they finish? They would give you a mirror. You be smiling and shit. Ooh, look at my teeth. They white. I got to cleanse. You know what I'm saying? Veneers and booty say talk about followers because she is a big ass follower. She say, cause this what people getting now. You right. They getting the wrong damn things. And that's these veneers from people who is not even licensed. His name was Kane. You said his name was Kane, didn't he?
Extremely heavy. When she went back to the suite to have the mistake rectified, it was too late.
Do y'all know after getting work done to your mouth, a lot of time, for the most part, your teeth feel lighter, especially if you get like a cleanse or something like that, or just because they have been in there doing stuff and, it should be just a little lighter. You say it feel like bricks in the mouth.
Rectified, it was too late.
He took this drill, he drilled my mouth. I guess he was trying to even it out, but the bridge was so hard, raw.
Y'all understand that he used a drill. He's not a dentist. He used a drill without any medication, without any numbing agent. I'm guessing he did not have any numbing agent to use a drill. Do y'all understand a drill on y'all teeth and the nerves that's in your teeth? Go straight to your damn brain. If you don't have a nerve, just that sound zzz, and going against your teeth. Oh Jesus. You got here. He used a Dremel. I got one. I got a Dremel. Hey, I got two on. For real. He used a whole Dremel in your mouth, baby.
He couldn't do it.
Bowens reached out.
Each was so hard, raw. He couldn't do it.
Bowens reached out to the Tennessee Department of Health to see if they could help, but they told her he's running an unlicensed business and impersonating a licensed practitioner.
A licensed practitioner. I thought that they called him LPN, son. Go ahead.
Both of which are against the law and fall under the jurisdiction of law enforcement. I reached out to Kane Jones on Facebook for his side of the story. In response, he told me this client was a liar and blocked me. Jones never responded to my request for an interview.
Okay, do this shit. Hold on. Let me. What his name? Kane. Do we spell it with a K? Kane Johnson Davis or something like that right there? Hold on.
Was a liar and blocked the jurisdiction of law enforcement. I reached out to Kane Jones on Facebook for his side of the story. In response, he told me this client was a liar and blocked me. Jones never responded to my request for an interview.
I'm dealing with just pain and nobody able to work on my mouth because it's a, like I said, don't nobody want to go behind his work.
Do you regret doing this?
I do. I do, because I couldn't walk around with my partial. I was playing. I just, like I said, everybody's, that's the style Veneer say, let me give me some to it. He doing them for $1,200, but I should have known something. $1,200. That was the trick.
This client...
That was the trick. God damn it. Baby, you got on fake hair. Fake lashes. You had fake teeth. The decision making is horrible, sugar. I want all y'all to let this be a learning lesson. Please let it be a learning lesson. But what I'm finna go ahead on and do, we gotta go pull up Kane Jones on Facebook. Let me go to my Facebook. Wait a minute, little mama. Doing too much, dog. Can't take y'all serious all the time. Willie Will. Let me get a little search right here. Kane, damn it, that Kane now. All right, bam. I think I got everything together. We looking good. Can I scroll? I got to grab this for you good people. Shit crazy out here, man. Let me grab it like this. Do. They do some good work though. It look like it do some good work. I gotta keep it 100. I mean, make sure I can slide that, do that. Am I covering my thing? I don't need to cover my thing. Well, let me have that about right there. Say Cain. You say Cain is a miracle worker. Cain is a miracle worker out here with magical fingers. Oh, listen. Remember we saw her veneers, and she had diamonds on her too. She's a real follower. She said, oh, put them diamonds on mine too. This is somebody else. It looked like he did some good work. Ooh, look at that baby. Ooh, look at that baby. Inquisitive. Hello, world. Bless my baby sisters with a new smile for her birthday. That's what's up. He looked out for his sister. And listen, I can believe that the sister, his sister got the best ones. His sister got the best ones. I think he probably just took his time on her. Let me scroll. Say, are you booking or looking, man? Huh? He said false advertisement. Facts. You say, Willie, do you think that she even had $1,200 to start? Well, you do know that it's almost April, so it's tax season. I believe that she had the 12 for it. As some of you know, I've been dealing with an injury for about 8 months now. This was back in 2023. The hell? Oh, this was January 4th. Got to be more careful. His sister was back last year in March. Okay, he closed the gap up some. But all right, go ahead and shop. February. That was in February. And then got to be more careful, man. Oh my God. And she's a believer. She is a believer, I promise you. Shout out to D for the $6 cash app. I appreciate that right there. You say that photograph and AI? Possibly. Listen. I want y'all to listen. If y'all need mouth work, go in debt about your mouth work, dog. If you got to go in debt for anything else, go in debt for your mouth. Because your mouth, when your mouth is messed up, it can cause all type of diseases and stuff, because a lot of us everybody have bacteria in their mouths, and a lot of y'all do not know how to brush your teeth and floss and all that fly stuff. A lot of y'all ain't even flossing. A lot of y'all got that built up butter, which we call butter, but it's called tartar. You know what I'm saying? Plaque and all that shit. And y'all do not do the things that y'all need to do. How many times do y'all brush a day? Suppose how many times do y'all eat and swallow a day, drinking Hennessy and smoking Black and Milds and squares and shit. You know what I'm saying? And eating candy. You know, eating candy and meat. Kissing each other. Swallowing. Licking on each other. Blowing in people's boot. Stuff like that right there. And y'all not taking care of your mouthpieces. So if you have to go in debt for anything, go in debt for your mouth, man. Do that. A lot of y'all teeth need to be fixed. A lot of things need to be done. Put that shit on your credit, dog. But no, it's taxi. Do y'all know how many people is not gonna fix their mouths? And it's tax season. You know how many people is gonna fix their butts or add on to their butts and not their mouth? Y'all just think about that right there. They gonna fix their butt before they fix their mouth. I promise you that. Doggone shame out here. That is horrible. But she follow her own understanding. Damn shame. Move right along. Oh, I said I had this one right here for y'all. Oh, I got this one right here for y'all. I saw this. Saddened me. I'm finna. Let me make it big. All right. I was watching. Somebody sent me a clip about Doggy Sisters. Somebody sent me a clip about Doggy Sisters and how Doggy Sisters has been portrayed now in social media and outside of social media for their behavior. Remember, we spoke about Houston, and they've been shutting down Houston, and they have been the dress code changes had to be made. And I just told y'all what it was yesterday, the day before. Places like Roof Chris is changing their dress code and how you were supposed to act out here. And people been talking about black women. So the question was, are black women the most disrespected? And I saw this is on the Isaiah Factor. Shout out to Isaiah Factor. He has a panel of men. We finna hear these men answer these questions. My heart, it hurts right now. Here we go.
Back to the Factor Uncensored. We're talking about black women being vilified here in America. Joining us now, the men to talk about this subject. We have podcast host, the biggest community activist, Derek Muhammad, radio host, T.D. Blackshear, and CEO of Regal Media, Todd Smith. All right, Derek, your thoughts about black women being vilified here in America. Is it a problem? Is it reality?
It is a problem. It is emphatically a reality and has been so for the past 400 plus years. Black women being vilified is not anything new. The real question is, when did it stop? I mean, think about it. A study was done that said that in media, most black women are seen in 3 categories: the sapphire, the Jezebel, or the third one is, I forget the third one, but these negative stereotypes. And anytime a black woman expresses her intelligence and she defies these stereotypes, she is indeed vilified. The vilification is just the gateway to devaluation. So as long as black women are devalued in this country, then they could lose 600,000 jobs in 1 year and nobody will bat an eye. I mean, let's look at the historical record.
I want y'all to kind of understand this right here, what I was saying like in the beginning. All of this came up because of the things that happened in Houston at the rodeos and the spring break things and like Roof Chris. All of these things that even I have been showing y'all. This is what they're doing this segment about. But he labeled it as vilified. They label it vilified. And are black women the most disrespected? But it comes from the things that's been going on that has been public and on social media that even other black people is sick of. Hell, black women.
Black women were used as guinea pigs to perform surgery with no anesthesia. Why? Because it went on record that they had a higher tolerance for pain. So indeed, black women have been vilified in this country, still are being vilified in this country, and will continue to be vilified if nothing changes.
Stop. What does vilified mean? Let's see. Haven't looked it up in a while. Vilified. Vilified, well, to vilify means to speak or write about someone in a harshly abusive or defamatory manner to damage their reputation. What? Wait. Speak or write about in an abusive, disparaging manner. Have they been vilified? Go ahead.
All right, TD, let's hear from you. Your thoughts about it.
I don't believe that's the reality in the whole corporately. I believe that a segment or a particular people, such as a Jasmine or a Kamala, who vilifies with the potty mouth type ideology, where they are speaking not as the intelligent women that we are accustomed to generally in our community, who are literally sound women who goes about their business of doing things that we have brought up through our lives. We know that they are the most sought after or the most educated part of our community, and we expect them to act as such because they are mothers, they are strong women. Because a woman, she can be seen but not heard, and she carry more weight in her beauty and in her essence and how she presents herself as a lady in the streets. And the community abroad, the marketplace will bear witness to that fact, that she's a virtuous woman. Rosa Parks sat on the bus. She wasn't cussing and potty mouthing and howling and screaming.
You don't know that.
And the dignity and the self-respect, even in escorting her off the bus, was not that of a vilification or that of treating a woman without dignity.
All right, Todd, let's hear from you.
Did y'all hear that suck shit that he just said? He tried to point out, okay, there is a problem because he talked about the potty mouth like with Jasmine Crockett. You know what I'm saying? But, and then they is the most educated and they voluptuous. Did he use voluptuous or virtuous woman? I like when people be like with the virtuous. A virtuous, having or showing high moral standards. That's virtuous. He put that on doggy shit. Having or showing high moral standards. Have y'all been seeing high moral standard black women on the internet? You may see a few, but for the most part, what do we see?
I think the difference is we have a Marjorie Taylor Greene, and she is not facing the vilification. She's honored. She was honored before she turned against Trump in the MAGA movement. So there is a difference between how black women are treated when they're have a personality.
You're not talking about white women. Don't do that. You're talking about black women.
That's how I look at Jasmine Crockett. She has a great personality. But why do we have to shrink who we are? Why do black women have to shrink who they are, shrink their swag, or shrink their personality?
He said black women, he put swag on the black woman, dog. What other man is putting swag on their women? Now, what's wrong with these mammy boys? Suck ass. I can't take y'all.
To fit somebody else's definition of what a classy woman should be. Like, brother,
fit somebody else's definition. Do you know that there's black women, virtuous black women, older black women who look at the women of today and will say that they some damn fools out here? Come on now. That they lack class? This is what other women say. Other black women say about the women of today.
And she is not facing the vilification. She's honored. She was honored before she turned against Trump in the MAGA movement. So there is a difference between how black women are treated when they're have a personality. That's how I look at Jasmine Crockett.
So he called a personality these little crappy ass, bad ass behaviors. That's what he's calling a personality, like Jasmine Crockett. Like that foolish ass behavior that this educated black woman who didn't grow up in the way that she's behaving behaves.
She has a great personality, but why do we have to shrink who we are? Why do black women have to shrink who they are, shrink their swag, or shrink
who they are by acting classy?
Personality to fit somebody else's definition of what a classy woman should be. And like Brother Muhammad said, it started 400 years ago with the vilification of black women, how black men couldn't even speak up for their woman when they were raped by the slave.
What that got to do with today though, dog? I can't listen. I don't like you men who talk about slavery. You're stupid, in my opinion. Especially when slavery has nothing to do with what's being discussed. If y'all talking about slavery, then all right, cool. But when y'all talking about the people of today and y'all always got to go back to 300, 400, 500 years, it's like y'all can't get your years right. Y'all always do that there to excuse the behavior of what's going on today. Because we was in slavery, this is why black women is hoeing the way that they hoeing. This is the reason that they treating their kids the way that they treating their kids, because because we went through slavery. Hell yeah, they pandering. Soft asses. I can't stand you type of dudes, dog. I promise.
Slave master when they were sold off. And
they not gonna hunt y'all. Listen, they not gonna hunt y'all. They not gonna give y'all nothing. And listen, they'll end up calling you gay in a derogatory way. They'll end up calling you a PAN, a ussy, booty, N-word. This is the type of disrespect that they would give to you all who was taken up for them. We ain't talking about the virtuous women. That's the problem. We're talking about the non-virtuous women. That's the damn problem. Silly ass boy. They can't even answer the damn question properly.
Goes back to black men also with hip hop, calling women B's and H's. So
because a lot of them were B's and H's. Get out your feelings, pimp.
I blame everybody for the vilification of black women except black women.
God damn, dog. You don't want to blame them bitches for their behavior? You don't want to blame them ragged ass, intelligent, most educated, beautiful sisters, ugly ass people on the planet for their own behavior? You don't want to do that? We lost, dog.
We all have a responsibility to play to make sure that image is protected.
We all have a responsibility to make sure that that image is protected, but you're not going to make the woman responsible for the image that needs to be protected. You said we all. So all the men, not the women. Say that little piece again for me, pimp. I don't even want to put the words in your mouth. Say it again.
I blame everybody for the vilification of black women except black women. We all have a responsibility to play to make sure that image is protected and make sure we defend them when they are.
We got to protect the behavior of adults to make sure that their image don't be distorted or... I can't even pick a word right now.
Valued by some other people.
All right, the biggest, go ahead.
Well, I want to start off by saying I love black women. So let's start with saying that. But I do think that they are vilified. But
that's all you love? You don't love no other women?
I think they have reason to be angry. They have reason to speak.
Why are these old mad? Excuse me. Why is these women mad? Why is all black women mad?
They mind. I believe a lot of times they move with a lot more masculine energy because they're in defense mode all the time.
They're in defense mode. In defense mode, you have to be masculine. He's giving the excuse that black women is masculine because they're in defense mode. Why a bitch can't be in defense mode and be feminine? You can't be in defense and be feminine.
They've been scarred. They've been taken advantage of.
All of them been scarred and been taken advantage of. So they ain't took advantage of nobody. They ain't done nothing wrong to nobody. Everything been done wrong to them.
And I believe that's why it gives, it's so easy to vilify them because they're always trying to defend themselves. They always want to prove something to them.
Guess who is not easy to vilify? A lot of the other races. Why aren't other races of women being vilified? Or why is it harder to vilify other races of women?
So easy to vilify them because they're always trying to defend themselves. They always want to prove something to the next person. They have to work.
Whose fault is it that they trying to prove shit to somebody? Where do they get the thought process from? And then what he finna say next, go ahead.
So easy to vilify them because they're always trying to defend themselves. They always want to prove something to the next person. They have to work a lot harder than, the other women in the world,
Didn't I had done just ask y'all that question? I think it was last week or the week before. Who the hell went to telling us, well, it don't make no sense for the saying of, we have to work twice as hard We have to work twice as hard as white people. How do you work twice as hard? How do a person work twice as hard? So you mean to tell me that you're telling your people to do double the work? How do you do double the work if you was in a situation that there is no doubling of the work? Huh? How do you work twice as hard when there's no twice as hard work to do? Like what? We just be talking.
I'm saying, so that's what I think about it, man.
And you said because of almost a protection mechanism, they use the masculinity to survive.
Yeah.
Would there be something necessarily wrong with that, guys? Derek?
Let me stop you. You say they use masculinity to survive. Do y'all understand that no other women have to be masculine to survive? These other women is not being masculine, and they are surviving. Do y'all even understand other women who is not masculine, they actually live longer than the masculine black women? And they live longer without being masculine. So, and we can see that. Don't nobody have to tell us that. We can actually see it, visualize it for ourselves. So we automatically know that that's a lie. We know that you don't have to be masculine to live. I don't even understand why he said that, but I understand why he said that, because him love his mama them.
So easy to vilify them because they're always trying to defend themselves.
Scatter hole, and that's why y'all be getting treated the way that y'all be getting treated out here, letting the pitch run over you. That's the problem.
They always want to prove something to the next person. They have to work a lot harder than, you know, the other women in the world. You know what I'm saying? So
I wish that they would work a lot harder on being virtuous women. That should be a goal. That they work double they put in double the work to be virtuous. Notice they won't say that.
That's what I think about it, man.
And they said the most educated.
And you said because of almost a protection mechanism, they use the masculinity to survive.
Yeah.
Would there be something necessarily wrong with that, guys? Derek?
Well, I don't think that there's anything wrong with that. The problem...
You don't think there's nothing wrong with black women being masculine? Jeez.
With the vilification, I think it starts with the double standards. I have a problem with, see, I was raised by strong black women who had very strong personalities.
Yeah. Strong personalities mean that there was a whole bunch of bitches. Bitches with attitudes. Yeah. That's what that little strong personality, that strong woman shit mean, that they were just a bunch of bees out here in these streets. Yeah.
This did not make them angry black women. The problem is when you see a white woman act out of character, her behavior is not generalized and attributed to all white women. If you see a couple of black sisters and they fighting at the beach or whatever, why are we having a conversation about black women in general based upon the out of character behavior of a few?
Because it's more than a few with your slow ass. Y'all slow. Y'all slow. Y'all ain't got the internet. Y'all is not in these damn communities. This shit been going on for decades. This is nothing new. This is not just about being at the beach or being at a pool and they're just showing their ass. This is every single day. Even black women is calling it out. And I want to applaud the black women who is calling this shit out. The sad part is, it's still too many men who talk like these fellas on the panel right now. And it's sad. And it's crazy because a lot of women is calling y'all sad with the way that y'all still taking up for the non-virtuous women. Because y'all ain't taking up for the virtuous women. No, you're not. You taking up for the animals out here. You taking up for them little monkey-ass little bitches out here in these streets. That's who y'all taking up for.
And that is where the double standard comes in. And that is why we have to stand up and defend black women.
You can defend it all day long. I can give you 3 more videos right now. Hell, I got 5 more right now. The same shit that we talking about. And by the time I wake up tomorrow, I can give you 10 more. So
as a whole, and we have to separate the exception from the rule. The black women that we saw on the panel that preceded ours, these were highly intelligent black women. If you follow them around throughout their day, you think they fussing and fighting and being cantankerous all day long, they would not have been able to accomplish what they've accomplished.
If you see a player every day in a suit and he's going about his way, he's handling his business, he speaks to the people and everything, right? Everything's cool. Do y'all know if he slap a bitch down, he is now considered a abuser? And all of that shit that he just did before, the thing that you have been seeing month after month after month, day after day after day, that goes out the window. Buddy just said that the women before, and we saw them, or they saw them, and they may have just one instance to where they may act out of pocket, and that's not like their everyday thing, and that should not damn it, what's the word? And that should not say who they are as a whole. I just pointed out a point. I just made a good point. A player go by this day, everything is positive in his life, everything's good, but he smacked shit out one of these little bitches. He is now a abuser, and you will not let that go. You will not let him being an abuser go. That would be his judgment, not the things that he has done before that situation.
The black women that we saw on the panel that preceded ours, these were highly intelligent black women. If you follow...
And if y'all want to see them highly intelligent black women, please go to Isaiah Factor, the Uncensored, and watch that little segment, and you will realize that something wrong with them bitches too.
Them around throughout their day, you think they fussing and fighting and being cantankerous all day long.
No, don't nobody think that they doing it all day. But when they do it and it's in the damn public, we don't give a damn what they didn't do all day. The thing that got to the public is now how they're gonna be labeled.
Would not have been able to accomplish what they've accomplished.
You can be a bitch out here and accomplish something. Do you know how many hoes is lawyers and nurses and judges and shit, and them all they is super masculine and real disrespectful? See, y'all just be out here talking because y'all scared of them hoes. Y'all scared of them hoes, and ain't now one of them gonna give you no cooter.
But catch them on the day when they tired. Catch them on the day when they feel as if though
they're human beings.
They can't break through the glass ceiling, and they have a right to be angry. All of a sudden, that moment becomes the standard for all black women.
Then that moment should not be in the public. You can't control that. You can't control when you can't break through the glass ceiling. Do y'all understand that Buddy called Jasmine Crockett, damn it, she got a good sense of humor, something, I forgot the words, and highly intelligent or some crazy shit that Buddy had done said, but you don't want to talk about how she lacks class in the public. Something is wrong with you dudes. But keep up the good work, and the community will keep on keeping on the way that it's keeping on. And that is so sad that you players is out here failing the ones who is coming up behind y'all. I promise you, this will continue to be our downfall, taken up for bitches who should not be taken up for. I told you, this shit just hurt my heart. I had to say something. Failing. Y'all give yourself a pat on the back. Y'all done made it to the end of the Night Nightly News right here in the doggone street. It's crazy. Shout out to the Archer for the $2 super chat. He say, I think they doing it all day. Yes, a lot of these, man, yes. A lot of these chicks, the majority of their day is masculine. It's a small amount of time that they are feminine. And then maybe when they taking a dump on the toilet or something, or when they taking a bath. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of these shit all day masculine. Oh, give y'all a pat on the back. Y'all done made it over 200 with the thumbs up on a Friday, man. That's what I'm talking about. I appreciate that right there. Players. I do understand that y'all love the sisters and all that. I get it. Trust me, I get it. It's not helping. I don't. It's not helping. It's not. And again, shout out to the sisters who is calling this shit out, dog. When I said this earlier this week or last week or the week before last, I have been seeing like an influx of darker hue sisters calling out other darker hue sisters, and y'all is making me very, very proud. I'm so proud of our sisters. But they are the minorities. In my opinion, the majority of dark hue sisters is the problem. But it can be fixed. The easiest way, in my mind, the number one way to fix it, accountability. Accountability. And dudes got to stop being ready to jump on dudes because they is not accepting the disrespect from them all. Y'all be quick to, damn it, to end y'all life for a dumb bitch out here in these streets. You need to talk to your daddies, and that's why a lot of y'all still got this little anger and shit from when y'all were churning because your mammy didn't give you no goddamn daddy, but you love your mammy. And your mammy was a whore out here in these damn streets. But that my mom, you better not call my mama a hoe. Your mama was literally slanging monkey for money to get bills paid, and can't nobody call a hoe a hoe? I don't know. I don't know. Players, prostate cancer awareness around here at the Willie Williams Show. So it's just a finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose a little la-la, or your life is your choice. You make the call. Your body. Your booty. I am here to help. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm is. Y'all please remember, go around to the Willie Williams Show 4, Channel 7, then the Agree Channel, WillieWilliamsShow.com. Subscribe to the website. Remember, click on the Get link if you ran at the website. If you like to support a player, get you some merch. Get you some merch. Links down there in the description. We got to go fund me and some of everywhere else that a player be out here, around here, wherever you watching the player at. Subscribe. I got to go play my lottery tomorrow. Because I had done prayed. In case y'all don't know, I prayed to God and Yeshua and Jesus them. So if this one right here worked, like if this prayer worked, I got to pray for you dudes. Because which there has been a lot of change when it comes down to the males. It has been a lot of change when it comes down to the dog males out here in these streets, man. And we seeing some change, man. But we have to get the majority, at least 51% of the fellas on board. As far as seeing things for how they are and calling women on their stuff, and or not even dealing with dog hue sisters. You ain't even got to open your mouth. You ain't got to open your mouth to a sister to get into it like a back and forth and all that shit. Man, if you don't want to deal with that type of behavior, just stop dealing with them. Like a whole bunch of players, they ain't even having a conversation with dog hue chicks. Younger dudes, fresh out of high school, they not even dating y'all. They not dating y'all, man. All right, y'all better talk to them. Talk to your little cousins and shit. Talk to your little nephews and little cousins and ask them the type of women that they like. I'm telling y'all, I be paying attention out here. I've talked to the youth. Trying to tell you something now. Well, to the younger men. And that's all because they won't change. It's all because they think that the way that they are behaving is the right way to behave. Shout out to the sisters who was not dating YNs. Shout out to the sisters who was dating outside of their race also, because they see the behavior of these YNs and they don't want to have nothing to do with the YNs and that damn behavior. You ain't got to argue with the dudes. Just go find you somebody who you like to be with. And if it just have to be a non-YN if it had to be a non-black, then you find you a non-black, and that go for every doggone body. If you don't want to deal with a folk behavior, man, just go ahead on and get them from around you. Get them from around you, or you get yourself from around them. Now, I don't know about tomorrow. I don't know, but maybe, because it's always something. Well, not always, but hell, for the majority of the time, it's always something to talk about. I may, but y'all check on your peoples. I need your support. I need your support around here. I really, really do, man. But I'm finna go ahead and get on up out of here, man. Damn it, I got me some 800s. I might pop me an 800 just so I can feel good. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pop a pain pill and not even be in pain. You know, trying to feel a little good. I may drink me a cup of coffee and pop me an 800. Man. I find a way to get on it. You know what I'm saying? He say, if I had a daughter, she wouldn't date a younger black man unless he was college educated and could produce a background check and was drug and disease free with no kids. That's what I'm talking about. And it's crazy, right? It's crazy because, like they say, it's a large number of darker hue players who was in college, who darker hue women don't even like, don't even look at, don't even give a chance. A lot of the darker hue sisters is in college dealing with dudes who is not in college. Dealing with dudes who is not, okay, if they not in college, do they have like a trade or something? Is they doing something with their life? And what they're doing with their life is conduct unbecoming. But they would rather deal with those dudes than the dudes that they go to school with, who is getting a degree and or a trade that's finna make them some money. Yeah. And this is why we see a few college sisters getting with non-black dudes, but then we also seeing black dudes getting with non-black women, the ones who have those really, really good degrees, like engineering degrees. They is like dating and marrying non-black women because they're not paying those guys attention. Yep. And a lot of black women don't like the plumber, the electrician, and all that black stuff. And I be like, what is wrong with these sisters? Like, but that's what they be saying online. That's what they be saying online. But they be hunching the brokers and becoming baby mamas with the brokers dudes out here. Ain't got shit going for themselves. But that's their decisions, and it is what it is. Y'all finna go on and get on up out of here, man. I appreciate y'all for being here all week. Thank you, y'all. Thank y'all. I hope that y'all enjoyed. I hope that this was entertaining. And I'm going to see y'all when I see y'all, but y'all make sure that y'all come check on your people tomorrow at 7 o'clock and do that one thing that I always ask, and that is stay alive. I'm